Bonjour, bonjour. We are still looking at the RE verbs, the irregular ones. The first verb is plaire à, which means to please, or it's probably easier to think of it as to be pleasing to someone. We would probably use to like. You can also use appeal. Let's conjugate it. Je plais à. Tu plais à. Ils, elles, on plait à. This time with the circumflex accent over the I and with a T. Nous plaisons à. Vous plaisez à. Il, elle plaise à. Past participle is plus, PLU. The noun pleasure is plaisir, it's masculin, un plaisir. With plaire à, it's all a bit backwards. You need to place the thing that is liked first. The thing that is liked is the subject. For example, Paris plaît à Julien, meaning Julien likes Paris, but actually it's Paris is pleasing to Julien. Paris is doing the pleasing. It's the subject. How would you say then Paris is pleasing to him? Or we would say he likes Paris. Paris lui plaît. You can of course just say il aime using aimer. Il aime Paris. But this construct with plaire à is used an awful lot by the French. How would you say Paris is pleasing to her or she likes Paris? Paris lui plaît because to him and to her are both lui. Using to, how would you say do you like Paris? Or is Paris pleasing to you? Paris te plaît? How would you say do they like Paris? Or is Paris pleasing to them? Paris leur plaît, to them leur. We like Paris a lot. Paris nous plaît beaucoup. Using to. Take me along to Paris, please. So when you are taking along a person, you need the emmener. We've got this pocket, meaning you're keeping them with you. Mener, like leading by the nose, that expression, mener par le bout du nez. Emmener. Emmener means you're dropping them off. Emmène-moi à Paris, s'il te plaît. And look at please in French. S'il te plaît. What does it literally mean? It means if it pleases you. Take him along to Paris, please, using vous. Emmenez-le à Paris, s'il te plaît. Take them, again using vous, along to Paris, please. Emmenez-les à Paris, s'il vous plaît. How would you say then, Julien likes me? You need to make the I am pleasing to Julien. I has to be the subject. So the verb has to agree with the subject. Je plais à Julien. He likes me. I am pleasing to him. So you split up the je plais and you add the to him before the verb. Je lui plais. Does he like me? Am I pleasing to her? Je lui plais because to him, to her, both lui. Se plaire à, the pronominal version. So it's to like oneself. It's used a lot for, it sounds a bit weird, but to like oneself somewhere or to like oneself doing something or in something. It just means that you're happy. You're in a happy state. So je me plais à, tu te plais à, il, elle, on se plaît à with a T, nous nous plaisons à, vous vous plaisez à, il, elle se plaisent à. The last three, which are all the plural ones, are the ones you use when we call them reciprocal verbs. Reciprocal verbs mean that there's more than one person involved, like we like like each other? Do you like each other? They like each other. Each other or one another. What does this mean then? Je me plais en rouge. I like myself in red. He likes himself in a black suit. Suit in French is costume, un costume. The more informal word is un costard. Il se plaît en costume noir. And funny expressions using costume. Il est en costume d'Adam. He's in his birthday suit. And for a woman, elle est en costume d'Ève. What does this mean? Je me plais à Paris. The direct translation would be, I like myself in Paris. But really it just means, I like Paris. I feel good in Paris. I am happy in Paris. How would you say, does he like London? Using that construct. Il se plaît à Londres. Using to. Do you like it here? Tu te plais ici? Tu te plais là? They like one another. They like each other. Il, elle se plaisent. We like one another. We like each other. Nous nous plaisons. Using vous. Do you like one another or each other? Vous vous plaisez? New verb, but it's conjugated in the same way as plaire, is se taire. Pronominal, to stop talking, to shut oneself up. Je me tais. Tu te tais. Il, elle, on se tait. Nous nous taisons. Vous vous taisez. Il, elle se taisent. Past participle is funny. It's tu. T-U-T. Tu. Shut up! Using tu. Tais-toi! Using vous. Shut up! Taisez-vous! He stopped talking. Talking in the past now. With pronominal verbs. Remember, they're the wannabe VIP verbs. They go with être. Il s'est tu. New verb. Craindre. Craindre means to be afraid of, to fear. We've got the crank to give you the first sound of the word, craindre, and somebody looking fearful. Je crains. Tu crains. Il, elle, on craint. Nous, it goes funny here. It goes a bit like an onion. Craignons. You've got that GN like oignon. It's gne. Craignons. Very nasal. Vous, same thing happens again. Craignez. Il, elle craignent. Craignent. Il, elle craignent. The past participle is craint with a T. The noun fear is crainte. It's feminine. La crainte. And the adjective fearful is craintif, masculine, craintive, feminine. And a very common expression is, ça craint, meaning that's dodgy or that's bad, that's worrying. Can even mean that's a bit dangerous. She fears for her life. Elle craint pour sa vie. Using nous, we fear the worst. Nous craignons le pire. They fear to be stuck in traffic. So stuck, one word you can use is cornered. Corner is coin, cornered is coincé. Coincé. Or you could say blocked, bloqué. Ils, elles craignent d'être bloqués ou coincés dans un bouchon. Bouchon. Bouchon, the word for cork, the word for lid, and the word for a traffic jam. Conjugated just like craindre is plaindre. Plaindre means to pity or to feel sorry for. I pity you, addressing tu. Je te plains. Don't pity me, addressing vous. Ne me plaignez pas. He feels sorry for her. Now here in English, when we use the feel sorry, we add on the preposition for. But there's no preposition in French. That means that we have to use the direct object pronouns, not the lui, leur. Il la plaint, not lui plaint. Se plaindre, we've made it pronominal. Now it changes the meaning. It means to complain. If you complain to somebody, you use the preposition à quelqu'un. If you complain about something, you use se plaindre de. Plaindre, complain. You can see the word plain in there from complain. They're always complaining. Il ou elle se plaignent toujours. I'm not complaining. Je ne me plains pas. Je ne me plains pas. Using vous. What are you complaining about? We've got our little kumquats there to represent the quoi. About what are you complaining? De quoi vous vous plaignez? You could say vous vous plaignez de quoi as well. Rompre, new verb, means to break. It means to break up. It means to rupture. Je romps. So here you cannot hear the P or the S. Tu romps. Il, elle, on rompt. With the T. Nous rompons. Vous rompez. Il and elle rompent. Past participle rompu, which is what it should do because it is an RE verb. So in the past, it's actually acting like a regular verb. RE usually go to U when you make it into the past participle. Rupture, une rupture, and broken, as often happens, it copies the spelling of the past participle just as it does in English. Rompu. I'm breaking up with Monique. Je romps avec Monique. They're breaking up just before the wedding. Il ou elle rompt juste avant le mariage. Using nous. We're breaking up with each other. Nous nous rompons. So you have this R-U-P-T, rupt. We had the rupture, which was rompre. Now we've got to corrupt, corrompre. So you might corrupt a computer, or you might corrupt a person. Power corrupts, I suppose. He-Man, I have the power, j'ai le pouvoir. Le pouvoir corrompt, je suppose. Don't corrupt her using vous. Ne la corrompez pas. The viruses corrupt the files. Les virus corrompent les fichiers. Past participle is corrompu. Corruption, the noun, la corruption, and corrupted, just like the past participle, corrompu. Here we have another rupt, to interrupt. Interrompre, same conjugation. Don't interrupt me all the time. Addressing to. Ne m'interromps pas tout le temps. I hate it when they interrupt my lunch. For hate, the French often use déteste. Je déteste quand il ou elle interrompt mon déjeuner. Using nous. I hope we're not interrupting your work. And vous. J'espère que nous interrompons pas votre travail. Past participle interrompu. Interruption, interruption, and interrupted, interrompu. Vivre, to live, to experience. Je vis, tu vis, il, elle, on vit, nous vivons. Vous, vivez. Il, elle, vive. With a nice clear V. Past participle was a funny one, this. Do you remember this one? Vécu. Very irregular. Life. Na 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 na. La da 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 life. La vie. C'est la vie. Alive. Vivant. Vivante. You can also say en vie. Using nous. We don't live there anymore. Nous n'y, did you notice the little donkey? Nous n'y vivons plus. A lot of people might say, nous vivons plus là. He still lives at his parents. Il vit encore ou toujours chez ses parents. Parents. Using to. Do you know where they live? Tu sais où ils ou elles vivent? Suivre, to follow, is conjugated like vivre. Do you follow? Using vous. Vous suivez? Using to. Do you follow him on Facebook? Tu le suis sur Facebook? Let's follow them. Suivons-les. Past participle, suivi. For the noun, we have various options in English. Follow up, the rest, the result. In French is la suite. So what is coming up next? Whether it's about a TV program, about what the next course is in the meal. La suite. Adjective, following, suivant, suivante. Conjugated just like the other two, poursuivre, to chase, to pursue, to prosecute. The dog is chasing the cat. Le chien poursuit le chat. In my dreams, you chase them, using to. Dans mes rêves, tu les poursuis. They're prosecuting him. Il ou elle le poursuivent. Past participle, poursuivi. Noun, pursuit, chase, la poursuite. Okay, a revision of our group of verbs. Plaire, to please, to be pleasing to like, to appeal. Se plaire, to like oneself, to like being somewhere or doing something. Craindre, to fear, to be afraid of. Plaindre, to pity, to feel sorry for. Se plaindre, okay, to complain. We've got the plain bit in, they knock off the com. À vous, to please, to be pleasing to like, appeal. Plaire, to like oneself, to like being somewhere or doing something. Se plaire. To fear, be afraid of. We've got the crank to help you remember the beginning is craindre. To pity, feel sorry for. Plaindre. To complain. Se plaindre. What does rompre mean? To break up, to rupture. Se rompre, to break up with each other. Or it can mean to break a body part as well. It's a bit like when you break something using casser. Je me suis cassé le bras. You could say je me suis rompu le bras. I would say that casser is used more. Corrompre, to corrupt. Interrompre, to interrupt. What is to break or to break up or to rupture? Rompre, to break up with each other or to break a body part. Se rompre, to corrupt. Corrompre, and to interrupt. Interrompre. Finally, vivre, to live, to experience. Suivre, to follow. Poursuivre, to chase, to pursue, or to prosecute. À vous. To live, to experience. Vivre, to follow. Suivre, to chase, pursue, prosecute. Poursuivre. Before I leave you, I recommend that you listen to this song by a very, very famous singer, Jacques Brel, who was Belgian. The song is called Au suivant, which means next. It's what you say in French when you want the next person to come up. Next. And it's about a young soldier's awful experience in a brothel. Jacques Brel was a very dramatic singer and an extremely talented writer, quite hard-hitting a lot of the time, but they're worth watching, and he acts very much in his songs. He was also an actor as well as a singer. So you'll get the lyrics and the translation. And take a look at the YouTube video because he's quite something to behold. Et voilà, nous avons fini. Merci beaucoup. Ciao, ciao.